Why don't you give me a sign?
This is Corinna Jane.
The leaves are trailing on that shore. It's not your problem, it's mine.
With her brand new single, Give Me a Sign. As featured on BBC Introducing.
It's just the way it's gotta be. Give me a sign about the things that we don't know. Why don't you give me a sign?
Corinna Jane, Give Me a Sign. Out now.
It's not your problem, it's mine.
Opening.
Please.
Hello, I'm Sophia Jessica and welcome to the Fan Carpet. Tonight we are here at BFI London Film Festival 2021.
I didn't have a choice.
Okay.
There was no yes or no, or maybe it was you're doing it. Okay. James and I have known each other for a long time, and yes, there's definitely, a uniqueness to a man from London, from the Harrow Road, you know what I mean? We grew up together doing stupid shit, and here we are making a Western. Definitely, I grew up watching Westerns, Bonanza, a lot of Bonanza, yeah. My dad loved that. And to have this moment to sort of bring that, almost redefine the genre in this way is definitely special. So I was on board from the day one. Yeah. Good question. I mean, I think, knowing that, some of these characters are all, real people or were real people, Rufus Buck was this really, interestingly, he was very young at the height of his reign. He was probably about 20 or 19. He was a biracial man, black and Native American, and his gang, I mean, it looked like something out of Bugsy Malone. There's this little guys just like this, and this is the Rufus Buck gang. And so I really, had that to look at and thought about James's reimagination of it. And it became super appealing because here I was allowed to sort of bring this character to life, and place him into James's universe, right? So he's a ruthless guy, but he's also a guy that essentially is progressive in thought. Rufus is about at a time where, black people were being not only marginalized, but moved from town to town and not allowed to stay in the major towns. This was a man that was trying to create a town and a safe space, albeit doing it ruthlessly. He had some substance to him in this film. So that was appealing, Also, having the opportunity to work with Regina again, and Trudy is such a formidable character. And, I remember one of the first conversations Regina and I had is that, it's interesting that there isn't a romantic slant to this character or this relationship. And we celebrated that as actors as we started to develop, because it just meant that we were, head to head. Literally, there's a moment in the film where I put my head on her head, and that came from an improvisation, but it was also a sort of a nod to the equality of our characters and how they stand in this film. And that was really, touching and moving and different, Yeah. Yeah, and stories are stories are stories, you know what I'm saying? And I think, the consumer of stories now, the lens is so wide, the spectrum is so wide, because you can get stories from anywhere. It's hard to start to categorize what kind of black story it is, It's kind of hard to categorize what story it is wherever that person's from, I think that's healthy, that's one thing. I think you're absolutely right that this pandemic has shown that we're all human, and the race thing is pretty stupid. You know what I mean? We feel stupid now, but and obviously there's systematic racism that sits in our system, which is going to take time to get out. But in terms of storytelling, it's a great day for us. I think it's a great day for everyone. one of the hardest things about doing a Western is not doing Western acting. Like, you know, it's, I think there's only one moment where I really do some Western acting. It was when I ride in on the horse. I had to do the eye squint. I just had to. Yeah. You know, I had to, right? But other than that, you know, James, you know, we encouraged each other to get deeper under the skin with these characters, you know. I would be bold as to say that I think that my performance would be different had we not gone through the pandemic. There's something I know that changed within us and matured within me as an artist that informed Rufus Buck, and especially in terms of the compassion and in terms of the ruthlessness and what that looks like on camera. On page, he's like scary, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we wanted to dig deeper than that and figure out who's underneath that. And I really do think that, you know, considering what happened to us in the pandemic, and yes, I am the reason that the film, well, I'm not the reason, but, you know, I was the first to say, hey guys, I got COVID, and everyone was like, stay over there. In fact, don't come out of your house for 3 months. It gave us an opportunity to really think about what we're doing here, you know. The harder they fall, you know. We were told right there that this movie is gonna stop right here. We were thinking that the world was gonna die, you know, this was a virus that, you know, was gonna kill us all. But we stood back up. I was thankful, healthy and well, and it really gave me a life-changing perspective. So I think I ended up injecting some of that maturity, at least, into that character. I hope so, anyway.
I'm Sophia Jessica. Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more.
Really?
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca. With the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels, it's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you around Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.